Hi everyone, it's midnight, and I wanted to make a more serious video today, pretty much just about the entirety of the type soul drama that's been going on with, everybody having allegations and everybody having, stuff talking about them. So I wanted to go over most of my opinions on mostly everything that has happened to people of the likes of Balboa, Misery, Cetro, Green, situations concerning Khaotic, Dave, Diddy Dave, and people, like For Data, all those people. For those that don't really know, Balboa and Misery were both my friends before they got banned off of Type Soul. And when we realized that, they got banned off of Type Soul, we as in, all of us three together, we were kind of shocked, because it was Balboa first, after he exposed most of the devs and mods for their allegations that they had. For example, Green with his addiction, and when Cetro was originally accused of being a predator. He also exposed that one e-girl that was going around and was just a naturally hateful person. But if I can find that video, at least I will put that on the screen right now. It was some disgusting things that Balboa was, talking about, at least, topic wise. And I'm glad that he made those videos and people got to learn about everything that was going on with those situations, because it was actually kind of insane what, was happening to him. And because the mods felt, accused, they just decided to ban Balboa, which was honestly kind of shocking. Like, I knew like the whole time it was going to happen, but, it was just shocking that, it ended up actually happening. I was more shocked at that it like actually happened. Being me, the whole friend group was kind of like shocked when he got banned. When Misery got banned, I was actually like completely asleep. I had no clue what had actually happened until like the morning when I saw Misery's videos. What I didn't like at all about that situation was the fact that For Data was freaking immature as hell when he decided to ban Misery, saying heads or tails and making that decided on a ban. And also when they made those fake screenshots and try to out him as a Diddy, which was kind of crazy. Because what's funny? A month or so later, they tried so hard to accuse Cetro and Miz of being Diddies and talking with way younger girls, when you have the lead developer of your goddamn Roblox game being 18 years old, dating a 14-year-old and getting her nudes. That's freaking disgusting, yo. I'm sorry, but like I have to say that here because it's actually like gross that he tried to do that so hard, like banning Misery from his video game, right? And then he ended up having actual proof against him for doing like similar things, if not the same things, as he accused Misery of with James. By the way, James is still a meat rider. I know that drama is already like swept under the rug and like no one cares about it anymore, but I have to say it right now, James is like the biggest meat rider I've ever seen. If he didn't have like the strength of the devs carrying behind him, he would not be doing all that crazy stuff. I'm just saying, if he wasn't backed up by the devs and wasn't in their like inner like groom circle, he would not be able to do half of the stuff that he's been doing. Like when he pinged the entirety of the Mundo Discord to watch his video and it got dislike bombed, which was very funny. I am one of those proud dislikes on that video. I don't know if it's unlisted or not. I hope it is, because it's honestly really embarrassing that he decided to do that, knowing damn well most of the screenshots were fake. He went back to being unknown after everybody realized these screenshots and like the proof that he tried to give were fake. So I don't know. If you guys are gonna decide to listen to James and still believe that Miz is a pred, go ahead and press the unsub button, because I do not want you guys to be watching my videos if you guys still want to believe that Miz is a Diddy. Miz is like the complete opposite of a Diddy in like every way possible. So, if you guys still want to believe what's wrong, then please just go ahead and unsub, because I don't want you guys on my content. You guys actually make stains on my content. Let me get into like the real meat and bones of this video. You're probably all here because Balboa made that video talking about type soul YouTubers. Y'all gotta make a drama video on this and then get your bag and then get out. That's exactly what I'm doing. Thank you, Balboa, for that advice. But out of like the 12 videos Balboa's posted in the past 2 days, I cannot believe this bag chasing he's doing. You might have noticed his number 47 trending on gaming video in Cetro's official response when, let me go backwards in the timeline a bit, or forwards in the timeline a bit after Mrs. Ban. This is when Cetro got banned from the game, or he got kicked from the dev team, and they try to frame it as him stepping down. Now, when we heard about him stepping down, people already didn't believe it, because why would Cetro just leave the game randomly? Because, you know, he was like, the last update we had was like a decent update. At least before Cetro left, it was like a decent update. So we all already suspected why would he leave? And then we got the actual reason, because he got kicked. And then they faked it, like, you know, they made fake excuses that he had a dev alt account that he used to black market and then sell items to people. His friend group had access to this dev alt account, which was also untrue. He donated like millions of Robux to random people, which was untrue, because if you look in the screenshot, he bought it when it was 150,000, and then the person changed it to 50 million to, you know, frame him for buying, you know, a really expensive item using like the group funds or whatever. I don't know if they said it was group funds, but I guess, you know, using him or using that as an excuse to be irresponsible with money. Yeah, there's like a whole like plethora of other excuses that they try to use on him, which were also untrue, because he legit proved everything in the 45-minute video that Balboa recorded with Cetro as like an interview. And then Balboa makes another video with I forgot who it was. I think it was also Dave in this video. And the moment that they start the interview, Dave says, "I didn't watch all that," which in my opinion, that like already made everything after that just like unbelievable. Like I can't believe it after he said ain't watching all that. Like he doesn't have proof like Cetro actually did. He doesn't have any claims or any people to back him up like Cetro actually did. He doesn't have screenshots like Cetro actually did. He has nothing, and he wants to say I didn't watch all that because he thinks that he has some moral high ground over like Cetro and everybody else involved in the situation that he believes is lower than him, which I think is actually just kind of insane that he has such a huge superiority complex. And within this small time frame, I'm gonna ignore everything related to Dave and Cetro for a bit. Back on something with Khaotic, because, you know, when Khaotic senses that there's happiness in the wind, he can't stand for that. He lets his wings unleash and flies towards the center of happiness and just strikes it down. Because when Balboa got unbanned from Type Soul for like 30 minutes, everybody was pinging him, you know, like saying happy birthday, Balboa, because I guess this was like a birthday gift. And then he gets banned again. Khaotic bans him from the game again because he sensed that there was happiness in the air, and Khaotic does not like happiness. I think it's very obvious that he doesn't like happiness. And also, did I mention that the new lead dev, Dave, was one of the reasons that old Type Soul died in the first place? Because when old Type Soul had already started dying, Dave didn't listen to the community at all, and he actually left the community. And he made Khaotic and 4Data deal with everything else, which was why Type Soul eventually got to like 30 players online every day only. The fact that a front page game that started at like multiple tens of thousands of players went down to 40 because of the worst dev team anybody had ever seen in any Roblox game was actually kind of insane. And then we come back to the Dave situation right now, where Dave is being exposed for being 18, talking to a 14-year-old, getting her pictures, and under the premise that she looked like she was 12. Or at least that's what someone else said. Someone else said that she looked like she was 12, which is kind of insane. You're a freshly grown man. You started, you know, being 18, whatever, and now you're already going down to 14-year-olds. Like, dude, I've been saying this like for the longest time. Is it really hard to find someone your age? Like Cetro disproved every claim of him being a predator. Like no one believes Cetro is a predator anymore because we all know that everything in there was fake. They want to have Dave, who now has allegations, and they locked every channel besides CC General, and we're forced to listen to these predators. Like there's actual predators on this team, and nobody's doing anything about it. Just makes you wonder, like, you know, who else is a predator on the mod team, you know, because there's so many people that abuse their power in this position as moderators or developers. Count how many developers have had controversy in the past. Khaotic, for data, Dave, Cetro had minor drama, but he shut it all down. He disproved everything. Do you know who hasn't disproved everything? Freaking Dave. Do you know what Dave did? Talk to a 14-year-old. Like, dude, they're doing everything in their power to defend actual predators. I'm just saying right now, until Dave gets kicked off the team, I'm not playing Type Soul. For the people that want Tochi Prog to freaking finish, I'm not touching the game until they decide to ban Dave, or at least get Dave off of the team. Because I'm not gonna play a game where a lead owner or lead dev can legit just get away with actually doing like pedophilic things. The fact that he's getting away with most of this is a bit crazy. Because like, imagine what else he could be doing. I'm not saying there's more. I don't think there's more. But imagine if he actually is, doing something else with another minor, he could be hurting so many other people. The fact that we're just hearing about this now, and the fact that it's all true too, like, it's like, there's no like way to disprove anything about it, right? It's just crazy, yo. We're getting back, dude, I just realized something. We're actually getting back to the old era. If you look up Type Soul right now, 7 out of 10 of the videos you will see will be drama. Type Soul dev scam Cetro. And then, Nano making a Shikai video on Gin Shikai. It won't matter because his game is Type Diddy now. Cetro is working on a new anime Bleach game. Type Soul is speedrunning its Fall Off. You're Khaotic, you're cooked. The truth about Cetro being fired. Like, everything is a drama video now. There's no actual game content video because there's no content in this game, because you're choosing to take off the person who is adding most of the content into the game. Cetro was adding weekly balance changes, weekly weapons, weekly elements. Maybe not elements, but he was at least giving sneaks for other elements like Terumi. And don't say Vessel Peroxide. It's not Vessel Peroxide. That's beside the point though. The thing is, Cetro is actually adding content. With Cetro fired from the game, we actually haven't had a single content update in a good, I want to say, like, over a week. They've only been like, we haven't gotten a content update in over a week. They've legit added the most menial, like, meaningless things ever. Like, more words for freaking, like, more words for removing combat tag, buffing ranked drop items, freaking acid changes. Like, fine, I guess I could count for a balance change, but who actually cares? It's not like a big update like Cetro is doing. We haven't gotten a single update because they decided to take away the main guy who was making these updates. Come to realize the new owner of the game is a pedophile. Like there's no hiding it. There's screenshot proof that it's him too. It's not just some guy with his name. This guy's like actually just like a straight up predator. It's insane that he's kind of getting away with this because he's just the lead dev. I'm pretty sure Balboa said that, nobody likes Dave or nobody likes Khaotic because of what they're doing. And how, like, most of the mods or devs wanted Khaotic back. Back to the point, man. Like, what's gonna happen next, bro? Is someone else gonna be exposed? Is there gonna be another big person on the team that gets exposed? Are we gonna have to wait for another expose to come out to not play this game again? Honestly, dude, this game is going to die again because of the horrible dev team behind it. I'm only upset because I actually like Type Soul. When this game was fun, it was fun. Now, because they took away the main guy adding most of the content, or at least saying okay to most of the content, we're gonna get smaller and smaller updates, and eventually, hell's gonna drop and no one's gonna care about it because they're gonna have the stigma, or at least understand the stigma, that the people behind this game don't really care. They're in it for the money. They'll ban anybody that wants to oppose them, and they just kind of really don't care about like anyone besides themselves. They're all a bunch of narcissists on this one team, and they only want to help each other. And if they have a scapegoat, they will use the scapegoat. That's what happened with Cetro. They said he stepped down. He did not step down. They lied about that too. They're lying straight to our faces, and we fell for it like the first time. For 5 minutes until Cetro and the screenshots of Cetro reacting to, them saying that he stepped down. came out. If they can just straight up lie to our faces like that, they can get away with like almost anything they want to. That's why we need to just stop playing this game. If we all just stop playing Type Soul, they'll realize this is not what we want. We want better from them, and we want them to do better for the player base. Because if we stop getting good updates, we're gonna stop getting good updates, because it's almost a guarantee Cetro's not coming back to the team. Cetro's already supporting another Bleach game, which already looks better than Type Soul, at least combat wise. I'm not gonna say better than Type Soul, because Type Soul's combat is actually pretty fun. But the thing is, for what this game is right now, the combat looks very fun, and I'm going to check it out when I get a chance. I don't usually make drama videos like this, and quite frankly, I never want to, and I never want to have to again. But the thing is, sometimes I really just have to get my thoughts out there, because I'm thinking of some serious things involving horrible people in a community I'm in right now, and I don't stand for what most of these people are doing. What most of these people are doing are actually disgusting, and they need to be talked about more. Like, I get that everybody's talking about it now because it's like the main topic, or it's like a main thing going on right now, but like I feel like it needs to be talked about more, not like from just like a Type Soul standpoint, but from like a Roblox standpoint. The fact that there could be multiple people in multiple dev teams on multiple different games reaching out to minors and doing the same thing that Dave did, and the fact that for the most part Dave is getting away with it. And Dave is only getting away with it because he's still on the team and he's not taken off. That's how he's getting away with it. He's still getting money. He's still getting payout. He's still getting everything that Cetro was getting. He's still getting pretty much, you know, as the lead dev, he's getting everything that Cetro was getting. So the fact that he's still on the team right now instead of dropped is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. If Type Soul doesn't do anything about this game is gonna die again, just like it did all those months ago. The re-release was the only like Type Soul's last life, and they just wasted it. They went back to how they were before. But yeah, I think I've done enough yapping this video. This video went on way too long. There's your unfiltered midnight for now. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye bye. And to Dave, you need to do better.